Welcome to Open Channels News with your host, Robert Jacobi. Today's news is brought to you by Automatic, InMotion Hosting, and OmniSend, three companies that get it and are passionate about what is going on in the open source ecosystem. Now let's switch it over to Robert.
Hello, and welcome to Open Channels News, part of the Open Channels FM network. I'm Robert Jacobi, your host for today. And this is a very special OCN broadcast. We are doing a live, pre-recorded, minus audience weird clapping and laughing session at WordCampUS. And it's my great privilege, honestly, to have Robbie Adair, founder of A-Team Media, as well as OS Training, to answer questions that she's completely not ready to answer. And this is how we do it. It's fun.
Oh, yes, it's so much fun to not know what you're going to be questioned about. So
Welcome to the camera.
Exactly.
Oh, and don't worry, we're not going to edit anything because we're going to do like we normally do live at OCN. So some of the news, which we would normally go through, it's all overshadowed by the fact that we're very excited and spending the whole week here at WordCampUS in Phoenix, where it's not just hot outside, it's hot and awesome inside.
Oh,
I know, I can't be any cheesier.
It's kind of freezing inside, actually. But
There's nothing better than the 40 degree temperature changes coming in from the walk from the hotel to the wonderful acclimated convention center.
yes, oh my gosh. So basically you get nose drip and then you go outside and feel like you're just dying and melting into the sidewalk. That's basically the weather.
Nothing wrong with a little desiccation. News-wise, it's been an exciting week. Today is actually day 2, the last day. Day 2 official, because the calendar is kind of interesting with WordCampUS. We had Contributor Day on Sunday. We had Showcase Day on Monday. Yesterday, day 1, very typical WordCamp day. And today's day 2 on Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. A lot of us have lost track of time because it's been such a busy
blur.
Busy blur, as one would hope.
And actually, Contributor Day turned out to be Hackathon Day.
So that is probably
There was a switch up.
most fun news in kind of really a last-minute change-up. The organizing team decided to put together a hackathon, and I'm going to let you explain it.
Oh, I really don't know much about it. I actually was not here.
I know, that's what I
day. I know. I was like, I just know that that's what I heard when I got here was that they had swapped things around and did a hackathon day instead of a contributor day. So I don't know much more about it. I don't hear what kind of results they got out of that hackathon. Did you?
I did. I don't have any of my notes because we're just going to freeform this. But yeah, it was a wonderful change-up, actually. I've been to a number of contributor days, and it's more of a fixed format. You pick your team. The team leads already pick the topics that you're going to work on, and hopefully you get something done. This year, the hackathon, or the new WordCamp hackathon, was focused on getting something out that day.
Oh, wow.
And there was a few sort of pre-populated submissions for projects. And then folks were able to go up there. There was a 30-minute window where people could go up there and pitch a project.
Cool.
And which made it very interesting because it doesn't necessarily mean that the pre-planned projects were the ones that were taken up, because you can move from table to table, choose what you want to do, and be very successful. Feedback on the ground, watching it, it was much more interactive and engaging than I would say a traditional contributor day was. And having had a chance to speak to some folks who were also a lot of brand new WordCampers this year. I'm really happy to see.
Interesting.
And those folks were very excited that they could easily get into a project, not stress out about, is this documentation? Is this hosting? Is this blah,
right.
blah, blah. And literally have something done at the end of the day.
That's interesting. I feel like when you do a project-based day like that versus the contributor day, where the contributor day is, like you said, very siloed among the teams that are already siloed out there. They only meet with each other, and there's little cross-team work. And
cross-contamination.
Or working together, collaboration. That. And so I feel like that even when you would do a contributor day, you were just kind of still in your little silos there. And part of when you switch to a project is you could have someone who's going to do documentation, someone's going to do dev work. And so you're mixing up the palette, as it were. And so you're introducing people to other people they probably don't know yet. So,
and literally saw that as it happened. People had sat down because the table tents were up there with like, this is the hosting table.
Okay.
And then the rules were explained and all of those things. Just went, it was like meet at table 5, meet at table 1.
okay, cool.
Table 29, tons of activity. I'm trying to remember. I heard what the count was. It was probably around 400. Don't hold me to that. There were approximately 400 people contributing in one day and got, I think it was 27 out of 28 projects were completed.
Wow. Well, that's
completed,
a successful hackathon, I would
shipped,
say.
done, or at least committed to the repos for validation.
Awesome. And so second day was showcase day. That's the day I came in. But so
Tell me more.
Yeah, I didn't come in until about lunchtime. And then I, after I got everything put away at the hotel, I was like, okay, I'm going to walk down to get my badge and just kind of see what's going on. And I did come and get my badge, but then of course was swept up in the hallway track. And so I actually didn't get to go to any of the sessions on showcase day because I was literally in the hallway track as soon as I hit the doors here, which was great. I mean, it's always when you get to the conference and you start running into people like you and I would, like when we run into each other, it's like, oh, we hadn't seen each other in a while. So it's like, you've got to get caught up, you know, and then it's like, and then there's a group, let's go eat lunch somewhere, whatever. And so it was just like, and then all of a sudden it's, you know, like, oh, showcase day is over and now it's time for nighttime events. And so then you go on to the networking events. Yep. So that was kind of my showcase day, was really just getting in here. I did think it was interesting when I looked at the schedule, the showcase day didn't look like a showcase day, like a contributor day didn't look like it either, because it was more like just an extra sessions day, in my opinion.
It was like a freebie session day.
Yeah, yeah.
Get to the secret one on showcase.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, so I was surprised by that because I expected the showcase day to be more like in the past where we'd have agencies come in and say, you know, maybe even bring their client and go like, here's what we built.
Case study day.
Yes, exactly. And which is, you know, as an agency, that's really interesting to see. So, but you know, like I said, I didn't get here till halfway through the day. I had other business obligations, so that's why I didn't get here till that day. And then
yada yada yada.
And then
Robbie's busy all the time.
Well, that's true. That's true. You know, well, except for when I sleep, and I do sleep sometimes.
Day one, exciting, great keynote.
Yeah, absolutely. And I attended several sessions, so I have been able to see sessions the last couple of days, which is nice because I don't always, again, sometimes you get swept up in that hallway track and you don't make it into the sessions, particularly as a speaker. So I did speak, and so that was nice. I was a little worried because we were like in the very first spot on the first day, and I was like, oh, are we going to have anybody here? Which we did. So that was nice, and we even had really good feedback and questions at the end.
Awesome.
So that was nice. Yeah, and then I attended some others.
What was your session again?
Mine was on Trusted Host as a Competitive Advantage. And so I spoke with David Sneed. He's from the Secure Hosting Alliance, and they have a certification for host. He wanted me to help explain from an agency standpoint how important they are.
Love it.
And so, and like I said, that's not what I typically speak about. And so it was interesting. I was like, I don't know if we're going to have anybody here, and I have no idea what the questions will be at the end, but it was actually
just like
really
this.
Good. Exactly. Just never know what the question's coming at you. And so, yes, exactly the same. And then I did attend Emma Young's talk on AEO, GEO. She's just, you know, when you can find people who have, they're dedicating their time to start learning about that and then sharing their results, it's just so amazing because it's such a hot topic right now. It is such a convoluted topic right now that anytime you can find, you know, someone who's willing to get up and share their results that they're actually really getting out there right now, it's really good information. It's worth sitting through. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I've seen a couple of her sessions in the past, and not only is just sort of the raw data and like what you need to know amazing, she's got opinions.
Oh yeah,
and it's great to see a session with an opinion.
Absolutely. I, you know, being a redhead, I've always been opinionated.
I did not say that. Dear universe.
Yes.
That was Robbie.
Exactly. So I've always been opinionated. So I respect when people will take a stance and say what their opinion is and be willing to also say when they were wrong about something, right? I mean, so you have to do both things, I feel like. That was interesting because she had given some information in a previous talk and then was like, that changed and this is the new results. And so that's really good because you're really sharing then. And that's a lot of times we go to these sessions to learn and be able to avoid mistakes, right? So we can hopefully avoid those mistakes and move on past that. And the best way to do that is when you see how someone else made mistakes or things changed, and that helps you guide yourself through and maybe save some time.
I think this year is the year of not calling it a mistake, just call it AI.
Hallucinations.
It's a hallucination.
It's just a hallucination I had yesterday.
But it's not even just that. It's like what you said yesterday may have been 100% correct, and the stuff is moving so quickly.
Oh, no.
The tech, how, AEO, GEO is working.
The legalities wrapped around AI and AI policies right now, there's just like question marks.
Intellectual property rights. So it's changing on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
So you're not necessarily wrong last week. It's just, guess what? It's completely changed over the course of 24 hours. One of the comments that was actually on social media prior to WordCampUS was, where are all the side events?
I will say, I am normally like, my calendar looks like, oh goodness, get up early because you're speaking early or something. And then it's like the events go till midnight or later. And that has not been the case here. I will say for sure.
I've actually really liked it.
I was going to say, I actually have been to bed earlier.
Yes.
It's been nice.
And the ones that have been going on, there have been every day. There's been, side events, whether they're like official side events or just, for instance,
groups.
Have been more focused on meeting more people. There was a great WooCommerce event last night.
Yes.
Fantastic. Just,
And then the hotel, the venue hotel lobby was pretty busy last night as well after that. And so I did stay up a little bit later last night, I guess, just because of that. But it also got pretty loud. And so I was like, okay, yes, bed is calling Robbie now.
Today's the last day. We're in the afternoon already. There's only a few hours left.
But we have.
What are you looking forward to?
Oh, you know what I'm looking forward to? I am looking forward to the fireside chat. I am so ready for that.
Oh, do tell.
So I do believe that there's like this fellow that's going to get on the stage with Matt. And
I thought you just meant Matt.
No, I meant you. We're all very excited about the fireside chat. But I will say we're excited about it, but we're also a little surprised. I mean, no offense to you, but we would have expected Mary Hubbard to be up on that fireside chat with Matt. No offense to you.
None taken.
That is what we would have assumed as a community.
I'm going to leave it at that.
There you go. Exactly. No comments. No comments. Yeah.
Mary's looking at us. Oh, no, she's not.
Yeah, I know Mary's peering at us through the door now. No, I do know she's she's a shy individual, I will say, I feel like, for these type of events.
She spoken a number of times. She's like, I'm really accessible to everyone. I just don't want to be accessible on stage.
Yeah.
Which is great. Which actually is better because day to day you actually have great accessibility to the executive director of WordPress. And if someone's on stage, well, it's on stage, but that's maybe a little less meaningful if you can't really continue that conversation down the road. So that's kind of, can just kind of wrap it up like that for WordCampUS 2026 in Phoenix Special Edition. Thank you very much, Robbie Adair, for joining us. Wonderful. And as usual, be open, stay secure.